It's lights out and away we go. Verstappen gets an excellent reaction. Hamilton, though, is ahead of Perez, but not for long. It is Hamilton and Verstappen.
What's up, guys? Hope everyone's been having an amazing Sunday, just kind of relaxing it off. I know I definitely am, because it was a really hectic week for both me and my team. I really kind of live towards seeing the weekend and enjoying, because this is where I'll get to spend time and concentrate more about my own personal development myself rather than focus on work. I think I just wanted to quickly make a vlog because I want to talk about two things. Firstly is what did I get up to the entire weekend, whom did I meet, what other activities was I doing as well. But secondly, and the more fun part about it, which will be a major part of this vlog too, will be the F1 Grand Prix. Yes, I'll be watching that on the TV with a couple of my friends in the evening, huge fans of the F1 race. Different people supporting different drivers there, but it should be an interesting one. So what did I end up doing this weekend? I think starting off Fridays are really fun at work, because firstly, it's casual Fridays, so I actually did not have to worry about what corporate attire I would be wearing. So I just put on a pair of jeans and a normal t-shirt. The workday was busy, stayed in the office till like about 8 p.m. but it was fine. Some days require longer hours. So after 8 p.m, what I ended up doing was just heading over to Addy's place. We grabbed some dinner at his place itself. We watched some YouTube vlogs, my own vlogs, and a few Netflix movies. And then in the evening, I made a new friend. I think that's something that I was really excited about, meeting someone new. Always socializing in Hong Kong. So this was a friend of my colleagues who had actually introduced us. So Saturday was a really long day, meeting a lot of people. It started off with some day drinking with Addy, Nikita, and a couple of their college friends in a nearby place, a touristy spot. It was actually a jail back at least 30-40 years ago, I don't know, and it's in the middle of Central, but now they've converted it, opened up certain bars. You can kind of see the entire heritage, the history, and then they also have some nice art performances in the afternoon. So we went there, got some Aperol Spritz. That's more of a day drink that I like, especially my friends also like, so they only introduced it to me. And then after that, I ended up meeting another couple of friends, another colleague at one of my favorite restaurants, Ula. So I grabbed a beer there, had some nice afternoon brunch. Then after that, we went over to a free flow place called Pirada, a nice Italian place. But as soon as me and my friend ended up there to join our other friends, they just kind of closed the open bar. I don't know if they were scared that we we're going to finish off most of the alcohol. So I had a couple of nice gin and tonics, and then we ended up going to our bowling spot. Didn't bowl, but just were hanging out, kind of seeing the golf area and all of it. The best thing is the streets of Hong Kong really livens up post 12 a.m. So you get to see a lot of activity. Of course, by this time the police has kind of told people, and all the expats mainly, to leave and stop drinking till late in the night, and of course maintain the 4-man social distancing rule. Then this is a time when also most of the people are drunk, so you will see a lot of bar fights. You'll see a lot of people shouting at each other, people shouting at the barmen just to kind of get more drinks, at the 7-Eleven folks. So it's really interesting, and it livens up. And then today was a very restful day. Didn't end up doing much. Went to my favorite restaurant, Maison Lebanese. They have nice Lebanese food, so I just get like a chicken mezur dish, which is like boneless strips of chicken along with some brown rice, and then some nice sriracha and harissa sauce on top. So it makes it really yummy. And now in the evening, which is going to be the more exciting part of my weekend as well, is to enjoy the F1 Grand Prix with my friends. So we're just going to go watch it online. So just a quick wardrobe change, because Addy called and he mentioned that he's in the area and asked me if I wanted to hang. And of course, I mean, I would never say no to him. Unlike somebody, when I ask him a question, this is what he says.
If I'm a good boss. And Addy, what was your reason? What did you say? Am I a good boss?
He's not.
I actually thought he was gonna say yes.
One of the best things actually about living in Central, which is like bit of my house, right in the dead center, is that all the party places are nearby. My friends are always going to call me, asking me where I am and if I wanted to join. And I mean, of course, I would always never say no. I like to have good times.
So Addy pulled a very cheeky move on me. When he first called me, he told me he was in the area. But then after I got ready and I called him again, he told me he's already home. So I just dropped by at his place just to say a quick hi to the folks and the gang as well. But now I'm heading over to my other friend's place, streaming the F1 race. Yes, that's the more important, more interesting part of the vlog. It's the Italian Grand Prix. It's the second race of the season. It's at this racetrack called Emila, Fragma, something. You'll actually meet two of my new friends. It'll be Vinamra and Saurabh. Both of them huge fans of F1. They actually play a lot of F1 on console games. So Vinamra is actually streaming it online on his big flat screen TV. So I'll just show you that in a bit. We have different folks that we're supporting for, different race drivers. I'm a huge fan of Red Bull, especially Max Verstappen. He is starting on the 3rd position, but of course we have the great Lewis Hamilton who's got pole.
A few moments later.
So I've reached Vinamra's building. I think an interesting thing about Hong Kong buildings, especially the old ones, is that it's heavily populated in central. But one thing is, none of these old buildings have lifts. So luckily both I live on the 2nd floor, Vinamra lives on the 3rd floor. So we always got to take the stairs, as you can see. It's a long hike all the way up. One interesting thing about these guys, so they're juniors of mine from college, both Vinamra and Saurabh. Saurabh studied business from what I remember, and Vinamra was a computer science engineering guy. I really like Vinamra because he helped me in a lot of Java courses that I took, even though I was a business student myself. But he's really smart. I mean, Saurabh's smart as well, but in his own way. So I'm finally here at Vinu's place. That is Vinu. He just dropped his iPad for some reason. I think got conscious. Vinu, say hi.
Hey.
So I like to call him Vinu, not Vinamra. I think most of our friends call you that.
Yeah, Vinamra is a very long name. So.
Vinamra. It's called it's peaceful. What is it
Polite.
Polite. He is not polite at all. That's all. And people at office call you Win.
Yeah.
Alright, because he wins at things. No, that's not.
Yes, I do.
And the other one is Saurabh, who is very intensely playing a game of Call of Duty with another friend of ours who's online. And it's a very interesting game because, well, it really appeals the guys market. And he is apparently losing now. But tu jeet raha hai ki nahi jeet raha? वो दूसरी game है ना. But हाँ. So Uday, who's online, we can actually hear him through the controller. So yeah, sorry, that is the PS5, the new PS5 that Win just bought. So Win is known to buy some intense and all the gadgets very early on.
Not really.
No, it is.
Okay.
But he's got the Apple Pod, the Home Pod.
The HomePod.
And he's got laptops just lying here. He's got the iPads lying everywhere, the Apple Watch, PS5. Why the hell is Uday so good?
He's been practicing.
He's been playing this.
Yeah.
How many hours of gaming do you do?
I don't get much time, so like 3-4 hours a week.
Huh.
But yeah, these guys usually play more than me.
So, on your console?
Wait, I don't
Yeah,
have a PS5.
in general, like on my console, like I only play when he's around or you're around or I'm at Uday's place or something.
This guy has been practicing.
Saurabh's got the Xbox, but so both of them are really good at driving cars, especially more on the gaming side. Vin, who is a huge car fanatic.
True, yeah. So one of the things I want to get soon is like the racing wheels. I want to get like a proper racing seat, wheel, like pedals and stuff. So I'm waiting for F1 2021 to come out for the PS5. So
That's gonna be insane.
The wheel as well.
So Vin is actually the guy who introduced me to F1 and picked up the craze. Vin, do you have a favorite driver? Are you supporting anyone? Rooting for anyone? Please don't say Lewis Hamilton because everybody knows that guy's gonna win.
So I'm a big Charles Leclerc fan, so I'm rooting for them. But obviously Ferrari doesn't have a good car right now, so I don't really have much hope. But hopefully he does well.
Carlos Sainz is in the bottom 10, so he didn't do well. Charles Leclerc is what, 5, 6?
Yeah, I think he's 5.
Up in the...
I think he's 4 or 5. 4
Four.
Lando. So 5 is I think Leclerc.
Leclerc in that sense. Alright, so I get really competitive when I'm playing, especially Black Ops, because I really like it, and I'm whooping Uday's butt right now. Its score is 170 to 90. I just have a few more kills left. I mean, chal theek hai. So he beat me in a game before this, but it was a very close game because it went till the last kill, and he won on punches. But right now it's like a complete revenge match. I want to play it. So the tech genius is trying to figure out how to stream the race onto the TV. Luckily, it's just the formation lap, and Charles Leclerc slipped out. You know how much time will it take?
Loading up right now.
Alright, so coming to the main part of the vlog, our very own F1 Grand Prix.
It's lights out and away we go. Verstappen gets an excellent reaction. Hamilton though is ahead.
And this one is already fine.
Verstappen, Hamilton will to win.
No way. No way. Oh, gaya. Gaya.
नहीं गया नहीं गया
Nikalo इसे.
नहीं गया
Hamilton is
Oh!
lost a little bit of bodywork as well.
Gaya, bhai. Bodywork's gone.
Second, the rest
He's gonna pit.
in a blanket of spray. Verstappen leads the Abhivikram.
Apparently, Latifi's car went into a spin and crashed against the barrier. So now this gives Lewis Hamilton a chance to pit. So now everyone's got a chance to kind of just pit and change tires, change anything on the bodywork. Saurabh is busy eating his chips. Are they healthy chips?
Yeah, bro. The Mackey's, Saki,
Where'd you get them from?
Food Panda.
Oh, Food Panda. One thing I forgot to tell you, these guys order a lot of Food Panda and Deliveroo because they're very lazy. They're very lazy to just get out of the house.
Bro, it's all about safety. We're just being precautionary.
But
stay
both
home so that people can stay away from COVID.
But you live right in the middle of Central, like they're really close to my place. I don't order Food Panda and Deliveroo.
Bro, take necessary precautions. Stay at home. Order Food Panda.
I'm promoting staying safe, staying this thing. So now just a quick update. Verstappen was starting at 3rd position and he just beat Lewis Hamilton and came up all the way till 1st. Hopefully, I think the race should start again. Was it going to be like a pit stop, flying start? How does it work? Or from the line?
I think it's gonna be so the safety cars out. I think he'll just go off in a bit and then start like as they drive.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not going to be a reformation of
On the start.
starting from the
Gotcha. But I'm guessing Latifi is out, so he's not coming back in.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Unfortunately, Williams is not doing well.
So Williams gets their engines from Mercedes, and so Mercedes, the chairman who's like Toto Wolff, he also owns a decent chunk of Williams. So that's how he actually got it.
Oh.
So they're sort of like a sister team to Mercedes, and they supply them drivers as well. So like George Russell, who currently drives for Williams, is probably going to come to Mercedes in 2022 or 2023.
After Bottas,
After either Bottas or Hamilton league.
he'll be retiring only.
Yeah, Hamilton will probably be retiring. Bottas might get kicked out, you never know.
So quick update on our dinner situation. We've ordered from Chickpea. It's a nice Lebanese place. And I've gotten the chicken shawarma. It's really good. Looks tasty. For those that are watching this vlog in Hong Kong, comment in the section below of how you find Chickpea and if you really like the food. Because apparently, Vinu, are you a fan of Chickpea?
I probably eat there like twice a week.
But why not? What happened to Maison? Why don't you like Maison Lebanese?
Miso's overrated, honestly. Like, I prefer chickpeas, rice, the falafel, I guess, everything.
So I've got some connections in Maison because I eat it 3 times a day. 3 times a week. My bad. 3 times a week.
Max Verstappen, for the first time in his career, takes victory in Italy.
So I just came back finishing that F1 race and my favorite Max Verstappen won it. He won the F1 Italian Grand Prix. So I could feel like both Saurabh and Vinu were rooting for Hamilton to win the race, but ultimately he came in 2nd. A good race after all. And surprisingly, Lando Norris came in 3rd. So he had an amazing race. He was defending his position. He was 2nd. He was defending his position for a really long time, but ultimately lost to Hamilton because he was just so fast. Nonetheless, he's going to have an amazing party today. But that's the end of this vlog. I hope you guys liked it. And if you do, please do give it a thumbs up. Do not forget to share and subscribe to the channel. But for now, I'll see you guys later. Bye.